How would trailer parks make tiramisu if they made tiramisu in trailer parks? Welcome back to my channel. So, when I did the tiramisu recipe, I was amazed at the amount of feedback that I got. And this feedback was very interesting. A lot of people wanted to show ways that can make it easier, faster, better, cheaper. So I had a bunch of suggestions. Like one was to take the leftover coffee from every morning and put it in the freezer and then just boil it until it was halfway, half the volume, and chill that coffee, and then that way you didn't have to buy espresso. And you was already going to throw away the coffee anyway. I was like, give that a shot. Then somebody's like, you spent 30 minutes cooking the egg yolk and sugar. Why not just do instant pudding? Don't know about that one. Then there was some other comments like, well, why not use whipped topping? Like out of the can. I don't know. So, my wife and I have a code that I use for my wife when I'm talking about certain food. I say trailer park food. So what does that mean? It means, one, it's got to be quick. Two, it's got to be easy. So it's got to be something that somebody with limited skills can do very quickly. Three, it's got to be cheap. Four, it's got to rely heavily upon processed foods. So this is what I'm going to be referring to as a trailer park tiramisu. But it is a viewer-inspired tiramisu. So I'm taking all the constructive criticisms from viewers and I'm adding it in. So a lot of people said they liked the cream cheese. It's keeping the cream cheese. Some people said, why don't you just substitute for chocolate chip cookies? I'm not going to do that. That's a good idea. But the Goya ladyfingers, they're like $2 and something cent. I went and chocolate chips were like almost $6 for a thing of cookies at Walmart today. I was like, dear God. So we're going to keep the ladyfingers. Only because Publix sells them. They're like $2 something cent a pack. So by the time you buy the ladyfingers, you'll come out cheaper there. I don't see a reason to pay more money. It'd be trailer parkish to put chocolate chip cookies in it, but it wouldn't be cheaper. So I'm gonna keep the ladyfingers. I'm only doing a half batch because I really don't want to make a big batch and this suck. We're gonna try it. If it's good, it's good. If it's not, it's not. I told my wife about it. She's like, "Oh, you mean I'll like it?" She gives me a hard time because she does not like soggy cookies. And I soak mine, like the Italians, longer. So this would be a quick soak. It'll be like 2 seconds, 1 second on each side, maybe even 1 second, just dunk and that's it. Because I'm going to be adding coffee into the cream. So, yeah, she's probably going to like it. I'll let you know what I think. Stick around. Okay, so I've got, I would say, 3 days worth of frozen coffee. I'd say a little over 12 cups, maybe 15 cups. Alright, so this is going to boil. Once all this is thawed out, it'll come to a rolling boil, and I'll boil it for about 5 minutes or until it's reduced to half. We're going to take 2 ounces of cream cheese and put it in this bowl. Alright, we're going to thin this out with 1.5 cups of milk. I'm going to do a half cup at a time until it's incorporated. coffee. Now I'm going to add in 3.4 ounces or 96 grams of instant pudding mix. Alright, because I'm using the camera and holding it, what I'm doing is slowly adding this in, then I'm going to use the blender to mix it in. Now that's getting kind of incorporated and getting thick. We're going to add our next ingredient, a chilled can of whipped topping. This is 13 ounces or 368 grams. We'll use the whole can. It's been in the refrigerator, well shook. There we go. So I've lined this with some plastic paper or plastic. It's nothing more than a loaf pan, and what you do is you just kind of wet the sides and just line it. So now I'm going to do this opposite of the way I normally do tiramisus, because I'm going to invert this. So I'm going to do a heavy cocoa layer. There we go. Now we're going to do a cream layer. Now we're going to do a layer of our ladyfingers soaked in coffee. For this, we're just going to do a quick 1 second soak. Okay, now we're going to cover it with some cocoa powder. Now we're going to do another layer of our cream filling. Now another layer of our coffee soaked ladyfingers. Alright, so there is a incline, so that means that you can get more as you go up. Now we're going to do a cocoa layer. Okay, I started running out of filling there, but I got it on there. Now I'm going to do one last layer of ladyfingers. Okay, now I'm going to dust this. Alright, now I've wrapped this up and we'll let it sit and chill for 2 days, sorry. Okay, so this is the tiramisu wrapped up. Okay, now I've got this inverted over a plate. I've got it turned sideways because, you know, trying to find a plate big enough for this. I did let this sit a little bit in the freezer so that it would firm up just a bit for inverting. And so I'm holding the camera right now. I'm going to readjust this camera and show how to. Okay, here we go. Alright, so I'm going to take this off, if I can, slowly but surely. This takes a little bit of skill. It's not the easiest thing in the world to do, because oops. So that's all pulled apart. There we go. And it's done. Now, ooh, that didn't do good. That is an epic fail. Of course. Alright. Now let's try to fix this. Okay, so there we go. Don't recommend you try that. I'm going to cut some slices, see if I can't get something better than that. Yeah, that's the best I can come up with. Wow, doesn't that look just appetizing? Yum, yum. Okay, this is going to be a nightmare, but I'm going to see how it tastes. Wow. Oh my God. The putting it in a loaf dish and doing it, it was an idea of mine. A viewer did not do that. That was all me. That was the screw up on my part. I wanted to look cool like another YouTuber that had done it. And it did not have enough. I think if I put more cheese in it, so actually put more Philly cheese in it, I could have done that and pulled it off. But if you had it in just a regular tray, I still would add at least twice as much cheese as I put in. Maybe 3 times as much. I don't know if 4 times as much or a full bar would be too much. I think it could actually do it more with cream cheese. But man, that's got some good flavor. If you told me, here's your tiramisu, and you scooped it out of a container instead of having that nice piece, had a little bit more cream cheese where it would cut better, I don't think that I would say that you were wrong. I really don't. I would say that is a very nice tiramisu. I wouldn't say it was the best tiramisu in the world, but I would say it's a very nice tiramisu. That says a lot right there. I mean, it looks like a roadkill. I mean, it's horrible looking. I'm not gonna lie, but my God, it's pretty good. Give it a try. I mean, I'm not backing down from it. I'm going for another. My God. Yeah. Try this one. Add a little bit more cream cheese. It's too runny. It needs more cream cheese. Other than that, man. Well, I hope you got a laugh. And if you enjoyed this, if you learned something, made you scream a little bit, whatever, just give me a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. If you've watched to the end, might as well subscribe if you hadn't already. It's free. Hit that notification bell so you can be alerted to future content. And with that, I'll see you again next time. Bye. So good.